How are you today? I am a bit confused and was wondering if you could help me figure something out. Yesterday, Mom got my sister and me chocolate bars. I ate 1/2 of mine, while my sister ate 2/4 of hers. Which of us ate more? Which fraction is greater, 1/2 or 2/4? Let's find out together. I have 2 chocolate bars here. We'll cut the first bar into 2 parts. This is 1 out of the 2, meaning 1/2. We'll cut the second bar into 4 parts. This would be 2 out of 4. Let's compare. This is 1 out of the 2, and this is 2 out of 4. It seems like we ate the same amount. Wait, does that mean 1/2 is equal to 2/4? Is 2/4 also a half? Is it possible to have more than one fraction representing the same value? In this math episode, we learn about equal fractions.
Fractions are all around us. We use them every day. In the market, school, or bus, they're useful in every way. The teacher turns back a grade. 8 correct answers with no aid. Only 2 silly mistakes, I confess. What's my score? Can you guess? 8/10, a fraction nonetheless. Fractions are all around us. We use them every day. In the market, school, or bus, they're useful in every way. Empty fridge, nothing to eat anymore. Dad and I go to the grocery store. We get 3/4 of watermelon and some pickles in 1/2 gallon. We get 1/4 kilo of potatoes and 1/5 of all the tomatoes. We get 1/2 liter of milk and juice for us to drink. Fractions are all around us. We use them every day. In the market, school, or bus, they're useful in every way.
We agreed that 1/2 and 2/4 are equal fractions because they look the same. If I cut the chocolate bar into 2 parts only, the pieces will be bigger. And if I cut it into 4 parts, the pieces will be smaller. But the 2 smaller pieces from this bar is equal inside to 1 bigger piece from that bar. That's why 1 out of 2 equals to 2 out of 4. I can even cut the chocolate bar into 8 equal parts. What fraction will show half? So here I have 8 bars, 8 pieces, and 4 pieces would make the half. So 4 out of 8. 4/8 is also half. We have 1 out of 2, 2 out of 4, and 4 out of 8. The numbers in these fractions are increasing. That's a pattern here. We are multiplying by 2. Look at the numbers above the lines. 1 times 2 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. Look at the numbers below the lines. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. So, if I want to find equal fractions, I need to multiply both numbers of a fraction by the same number, be it 2 or any other number. Can you add another equal fraction to this set? Let's multiply 4 out of 8 by 2. 8/16 is another way to say half. If the chocolate bar is cut into 16 pieces, 8 out of 16 is half. A group of friends ordered a pizza, and since some of them did not like pepperoni, they asked for only a part of the pizza to have pepperoni. How many slices of this pizza had pepperoni? Well, it depends. How many slices of pizza do I want to cut it into? If I cut it into 5 slices, I will probably have 1 or 2 slices with pepperoni. But if I cut it into 15 slices, then we would have more slices with pepperoni. Smaller slices, of course, but more. Let's divide this pizza into 3 slices. What fraction of this pizza has pepperoni? It's 1 slice out of 3. Let's try cutting the pizza into 9 equal sections. How many slices would have pepperoni? 3 out of the 9. 1, 2, 3 slices have pepperoni. Does this mean 1 over 3 and 3 over 9 are equal fractions? Yes, I can eat only 1 big piece or 3 smaller pieces. In either case, I would be eating the same amount of pizza. 1/3 is equal to 3/9. On one condition, they should both represent parts of something that is the same in size. 1 out of 3 of this pizza is not equal to 3 out of 9 in this case. But if we look at 2 identical pizzas, then 1/3 would be equal to 3/9. Let's try this with multiplication. What number are we multiplying 1/3 by to get 3/9? We are multiplying by 3. Both fractions, 1 over 3 and 3 over 9, are placed on the same spot on a number line. It is slightly before the half. Can you find another fraction that is equal to 1/3? All we must do is multiply both numbers of a fraction with the same number. Let's try 4. 1 times 4 is 4, and 3 times 4 is 12. The fraction is 4 over 12. So, if we cut the pizza into 12 equal parts, 4 pieces would make 1/3. Let's now find another equivalent fraction to 4 over 12. We can multiply or even divide 4 and 12 with the same number. Remember that multiplication and division are opposites. Let's see. What number can I divide 4 and 12 with? I should not get any remainders. 4 and 12 are both even numbers, since they both end with even numbers. So I can divide them both by 2. 4/12 is equal to 2/6. So we cut this pizza in 4 different ways, and each time we had 1/3 of it with pepperoni. 4 pieces out of the 12, 2 pieces out of the 6, 1 piece out of 3, and 3 pieces out of 9. All these fractions are equal in value. Are these 2 fractions equal? How do we know? To have 2 equal fractions, we need to multiply or divide. What number do we multiply 2 with to get 16? In other words, what number do we divide 16 with to get 2? What do you think? We know that 2 times 8 is 16, or 16 divided by 8 is 2. But 3 times 8 is not 21. 3 times 7 is 21. So these 2 fractions are unequal. We must multiply by the same number, either 8 or 7, to get an equal fraction. What about these 2 fractions? Are they equal? Let's check. What number are we multiplying by here? We know that 2 times 6 is 12, and 3 times 6 is also 18. Yes, we are multiplying both numbers of the fraction by 6, and we are also dividing by 6. 18 divided by 6 equals to 3, and 12 divided by 6 equals to 2. These 2 fractions are equal. This means if we bake 2 tarts equal in size and we cut one into 3 slices and the other into 18 slices, then 2/3 of the first tart will be equal to 12/18 of the second. Both fractions represent the same amount of tart, which is 2/3. Ready for a challenge? The chocolate cake was so yummy that Rula ate a quarter of it. How many pieces did Rula eat? We know that a quarter is 1 out of 4. But this cake is cut into 8 slices and not 4. Let's find an equal fraction. If 1/4 makes a quarter, what fraction over 8 also make a quarter? We are multiplying by 2. 1/4 is equal to 2/8. A quarter is equal to 2 slices out of the 8. Rula ate 2 slices. Let's have one last challenge for today. Which of these fractions is equal to 12/16? Let's begin with 2/3. 2 times 6 is 12, but 3 times 6 is not 16. 3 times 4 equals 12, and 4 times 4 equals 16. So this is the equivalent fraction. It isn't 3/5 because I cannot multiply 3 and 5 with any number and get 12 and 16. I either divide or multiply the numbers on top and below the line to get an equal fraction. I'll see you next time. Bye.
لمشاهدة المزيد من الحلقات زوروا سات7 بلس.